Nailed it!
Annoying.
Here comes the storm!
Oh well.
Come on, target. Nice try.
We really shouldn't be doing this. It feels wrong to be here. Zebe, didn't your people tell stories about this place?
They did. The elders say that something truly evil is sealed in this mountain.
Most legends about ancient evils are overblown anyway. Half the legends where I'm from are just about me and Bong.
As long as we're careful and stick together, we'll be all right. Won't we?
I know you're all worried, but I have to do this so my father can pass safely into the next life. You don't have to come with me, but I'm going on. I'm gonna chop his head off.
You've settled on chopping, eh?
I have.
I will follow you to repay my debt for your earlier kindness. I'm honor-bound to do it. But I cannot say I approve of this course.
Yes, we must be mindful. Ravanavar's remaining forces seem to be more concentrated here as well.
Strike before they do!
Right on target.
Take this!
Bullseye! Nailed it! I'll bury you. Don't hate me too much.
shot.
Bullseye!
Not quite.
Nice try. Right on time.
Try harder. I'll destroy you.
It's only natural.
Not gonna happen.
Get off.
100% accuracy, give or take.
And hold on.
Nailed it! Don't hate me too much. Nice try. You're already dead. Bullseye! How dare you! Nice try. Nailed it! As expected.
Maybe.
Right on. Bull down we go. Nice try. Whoa. Don't hate me too much.
Get off.
Accuracy, give or take.
Father. Father.
Too high.
Annoying.
Focus.
Blocked.
Defending the rights.
Don't hate me too much. Applause.
Nailed it! Bullseye! Nailed it! Let's try. Here comes the storm! Right on time.
Yes, exercise has its benefits.
Special delivery. Nailed it. Got below. There it is. Don't aim me too much. As expected.
Hey! There he is! Ravanavar.
Oh, you have no idea how it pleases me to see you here. Ajna, wasn't it? Your curiosity has bested your judgment, and your strength has carried you here. To think, after all my efforts, after all these years of breaking once proud warriors, you were the only one I needed.
I don't want to hear any of that stuff. I just want to avenge my father.
You aren't the least bit curious about your past? Where you truly come from? Well, no matter. It saves me explaining. Now, follow me, child.
Wait! Lord Ravanavar, I must ask you. I've always considered you the father I never had. You raised me and taught me right from wrong. You always said you wanted a world of peace.
Quiet yourself, boy. I suppose I must have scooped you off the streets because you had a fair amount of itty. But compared to this girl, you are nothing. World of peace? Of course. The only peaceful world is one without humanity. Be gone with you! Now, girl, let us
No talking! I'm coming for your head! Ravanavar! Ah! I've done it! Father, you are avenged. What? Not so fast! Take this!
Right on time.
Try harder! Not gonna happen! Try harder!
I'll bury you. It's over. Pathetic. Don't hate me too much.
Try harder!
Don't hate me too much.
Get off.
Bullseye. try. Nailed it! Sorry, but it's over.
Perhaps I'll spy.
I'll bury you. It's over!
Not gonna happen.
Right on time. Okay, this is a little scary.
Focus.
Nice try.
Well fought, young one. I almost had to try. Now, about that monster we were discussing earlier. In truth, the divine being known as Kala is sealed here.
Kala? She's the maker and destroyer of worlds.
Almost correct. She was sealed here by Ajna's own father, Ender, and 3 of his ambitious friends. Oh yes, Ajna. I know about your father.
Dad did that?
I see you don't know him as well as I.
Get off.
Look out below! Sure ain't me too much. Blocked.
Get off.
Special delivery.
Not gonna happen.
Nice try. I'll bury you. It's over! Look out below! Don't aim me too much.
Try harder.
I'll bury you.
Not so fast.
Cool down. It's over.
Annoying.
Nailed it. Cool down.
Not gonna happen.
You're already dead.
Let's attack.
Don't hate me too much.
Will you stop running?
Certainly. You see? The seal that keeps Kala from us. It is imperfect. It can be broken, and Kala will return to cleanse the world of its
So this is the perfect world you spoke. You were no father to me.
Well observed, child. But your angst will not help you. This world...
Won't you die along with it? Why would you do that?
But I long to see the end of this world. This...
I don't know who this Kala is or why you think I'm gonna help you, but I'm not letting you break that seal.
Can't hold on. Power.
Look out below! Nice try. Don't hate me too much. Special delivery.
Power.
Annoying.
Boy, it's pathetic.
Dodge this!
Don't hate me too much.
Power.
Get off.
Try harder!
Right. Don't hate me too much. Oh, there we go. try. Nailed it! Bullseye!
I'll bury you. It's over.
It's not me that will open the seal. It's you. You are the key to it all.
How are you still talking?
A little scrap like this is nothing, girl. I did all this to bring you here. You may have thought yourself a human girl with thoughts and dreams and hopes, but no! You're a key. That's all you've ever been. The key to Kala's resurrection. You see, Kala is incomplete. She is missing a piece. Your Iddy resonates with a similar power. This leads me to wonder, could you be that piece? Can you make her whole again?
I'm not. I'll never help you. No!
Yes, this is it. Break free. Come on!
Wakey, wakey.
What? Who are you? Why am I all wet?
My name is Torani. I revived you with the water of life.
Is that your hair?
Of course. Is there a problem?
Oh, no. Sorry. Just, where am I? How did I get here?
Don't you remember? Oh, my poor wounded bird.
I guess I don't.
Then I will tell you what I saw. You flew across the Almuta Desert from the direction of Mount Sumeru and landed practically at my feet. I brought you back to my cave, and I've been looking after you ever since.
Oh, that's so kind.
Think nothing of it, Luke Sao. I could feel your pain.
You could feel it? What does that mean?
I feel the joys and sufferings of all the world. It's my power and my curse.
Oh, I'm sorry if I hurt you. I was having these terrible nightmares.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Healing others is one of my greatest joys.
Still, if you're feeling everyone's pain, you must be really strong.
I might be. In a couple thousand years, you can get used to anything.
1,000?
Yes, we Deva do live quite a long time by human standards. But we were expelled from Mount Sumeru 16 years ago, as you just were. At first, I hoped you might be one of us. But you're so much cuter than any Deva. Like a precious doll. I just want to eat you up.
I'm not that cute.
You are.
Well, can you help me figure out what happened? You say I came out of Mount Sumeru. I think Something happened there, but my brain is so cloudy I just can't remember.
Your memory will return, I'm sure of it. You have been sleeping for 3 days.
Days? Then where's everybody else?
I only found you, Luxao.
Oh no, my cloudy brain! They must still be stuck inside!
Ugh, Ajna, it's about time you woke up. We were stuck in here. Bomb and I were so bored.
Do let us out before we lose our own minds.
Oh my!
I'm sorry, everyone. What happened?
You don't remember? We fought Ravanavar. You chopped his head off. He grew more heads. Chop, chop. You turned blue and got all spiky. You had all these eyes. It was disgusting. It was the best thing I ever saw.
Oh. I changed somehow, didn't I?
It's like you became a different person. I've never seen anything like it.
And Ravanavar?
I don't think anyone could have survived that blast at such close range.
You know, when you broke Kala's seal?
Kala? Oh, right. What happened to her?
We don't know. We all got sucked into your inner realm and blasted off the mountain with you. But it didn't look good.
At least Ravanavar is gone. But Kala!
If she has broken free, that weight is on our shoulders.
So that's what that surge of energy was. Kala has awakened.
You know about Kala too?
It was Kala who expelled the Deva from Mount Sumeru when she made it her home.
So who's this lady?
Oh, that's right. This is Taurani. She took care of me.
Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased to meet you all.
Thank you again. Oh, and I'm Ajna.
A sensitive young woman with a high amount of idi and a troubled past. I can sense it. I know more about you than you might expect.
Creepy.
I think I need to try to piece this all together. Bebe, you seem like you have something to say?
I'm not sure how to talk to you now. Who or what are you? Are you even the girl we knew before?
I am!
That's hard to believe. Not a lot of girls I know change into monsters when they get angry.
Know a lot of girls, do ya?
What? No, I mean yes, but not like that. Anyway, Ajna, if you have some relationship to Kala, none of us should even be associating with you.
I don't have anything to do with Kala! Or, I don't think I do. Really know.
That was fascinating and terrifying.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. We're botanists, but we're interested in all sciences. And you might be one of the greatest scientific discoveries of all time. Think of it. Harnessing the power of Kala.
But I'm not Kala. I'm still me. I think.
Oh, of course, of course. But if we figure out even if it's from Kala, you can control.
Oh, hey Ajna.
So I was... blue?
You were blue. But now you're not. Honestly, it's kind of disappointing.
I'm sorry?
I never expected I'd be trapped inside another human. It's a good thing we don't have to eat while we're there.
Or poop. Fill your brain with poop, Ajna.
Razmi!
He was like a father to me, and he cast me away. And he turned into a monster right before my eyes. How did things turn out this way?
You know Dar was in there with me, right? Just sulking and pouting like a dumb idiot baby.
Ugh, that sounds like torture.
It was. If you trap me in your brain again, I'm setting you on fire.
I think that's fair.
Just give me a minute, will you?
You can augment your strength with ring cells, like fuel for Ravanovar's fortress. The energy solutions alone boggle the mind.
But what if I explode or something?
Then your guts will be...
Yeah, what about that?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Probably. I'll make sure it doesn't happen. With science. I'm sorry if all this... But it's exciting, isn't it?
I get...
I'm sorry, but
Even if you are still just Ajna, this is the situation we're in. You woke up Kala, and as a protector, I failed to stop you.
I didn't know all that would happen.
That doesn't change the result. By all rights, I should turn you into the authorities. I'm sorry. I have to think. I'm sorry.
don't stress too much.
You're not...
Nah, I live with a giant bird. The odd blue lady here and there doesn't mean much to me.
Thank...
Maybe if we find Kala, I can become a full-fledged protector. Maybe...
Yeah, trapped inside a monster brain. Now they all hate me.
I don't think you're a monster. And they wouldn't have survived that blast alone. You probably saved their lives.
But isn't it weird that I've been absorbing people?
It's not that unusual. There are Deva and other creatures whose idi is augmented by others.
But I don't want to be a creature.
You are too charming, Luxao.
Everyone... I don't really understand what's happening with me. How did I get so strong? I was so angry. And did I release Kala? Is she free now? What does that even mean?
It means we're gonna die.
For once, I agree with the witch. Kala's power is released, and you are the one who released it. It means doom for this world.
But I didn't mean to.
Maybe you didn't, but you allowed yourself to be tricked by Ravanovar and did it just the same. What's more, he said your power was the same as Kala's. If that's true, you're a danger to all of us.
I'm not dangerous. I don't think... I mean, I'm still me.
Are you?
That's a little harsh, Zepe.
Frankly, I think I'm letting her off easy. Because of Ajna, I failed in my duties as a protector, and so have you, Kushi. We were meant to guard Sumeru. And now the worst imaginable thing has happened there right in front of our faces.
Even if Ajna did break this seal, as you say, I'm sure she didn't know what she was doing.
Well, that's exactly the problem, though, isn't it? If she wields this strength without knowing where it's from or how to control it, she could destroy us all. I suggest we all part ways now and leave Ajna to her own fate.
You would abandon a young girl in the middle of the desert? What kind of person would do that?
Wait, everyone! Listen to the wind outside! We couldn't split up now even if we wanted to. That's a sandstorm out there. None of us will be able to make it through by ourselves.
This is all my fault. I'm gonna find a way out of here. It's the least I can do.
Ajna, it's dangerous.
Sorry. I have to try.
Just give me...
I'm sorry, but it's exciting, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
So, what if this power I've got...
Then you make it your own.
Torani, you're so nice.
Such praise from my little duckling. I just want to squeeze you. Squeeze!
Oh, Torani, I can't breathe.
Oops. Let's think about your next move, shall we? As much as I'd love it.
Whoa! This wind is intense! And you keep...
Well?
Ginseng was right. The storm won't let us through. I'm sorry. Torani, isn't there...
Maybe, but that depends on you. We will need to awaken this power of yours.
No! I mean, I'm not sure I want to.
I will help you, Luxao. We can do it together.
Torani, you're so nice!
It seems our fates are linked. Good.
So...
You must meditate. Focus. Feel your life force flow from your heart and through your veins. From your chest to your arms to your fingertips. From your center to your legs and toes. The energy within you is augmented by your experience, by the people
I...
concentrate and let...
Ah!
You've done it!
Ah! I can't hold it for long!
You'll get better with time, even if it's...
Focus.
It worked! It's not as scary as I thought!
Maybe for you.
Scared, huh?
That's not what I mean.
Now that we're out, I suggest we head to Port Marifa. You should stick with Ajna until then.
I suppose we have no choice.
Right. Once you can get to the port, you can decide whether you'll help Ajna along her journey or leave her to die like common beasts.
Don't worry about it, Zebe. You don't have to stay. I'll get us out of... Still a long way to go.
So, what's bothering you?
Oops. I guess you can tell what I'm thinking, huh?
I can certainly tell what you're feeling.
I don't know, I just feel weird. Why did I get this power? And I'm basically holding all these people hostage inside my brain. I'm not their chief or leader or anything like that. I'm just someone who happened to absorb them. I just wanted to avenge my dad, and now everything's all strange.
You feel shame because of the death of your father, guilt for your role in breaking Kala's seal, and fear because of your growing power. But all growth is painful, Ajna.
What if this growth gets everyone killed?
If Kala has indeed awakened,
Because of me.
because of you, perhaps. But if she has awakened, someone will have to stop her. And far from getting everyone killed, your new strength might be the only thing that can save everyone.
Ugh, that's so much pressure! The world won't end if I just go home, will it?
I can't say. We need to learn more about Kala's awakening. Then you can make that choice.
How did I get into this situation? Making life or death choices for other people.
You may not want to be a leader, but power attracts power, for better or for worse. You can use that power, or you can let it use you. That is your choice, Luke Zhao.
Nailed it! Cut me death. Sending the rights.
annoying.
Oh, there he is.
What's gonna happen?
Not quite. Not quite. Goodness. Oh, there he is. It's over. As expected.
You go high, Alton. I go low.
No quiver in fear. Get it?
I heal bodies and cure souls. Here, child. Let me offer you some water from my hair.
Gross. Gross.
Thank you so much. I thought I was going to die out here. My throat feels so much better.
My hair sustains life. It is far more nourishing than regular water.
So gross.
Shush, Razmi. What are you doing out?
I am called Kadira. I was following the Imperialist army of the Iron Kingdom, but I lost them in the sandstorm.
Iron Kingdom, huh?
They have been a scourge upon my people. Their armies have been taking more and more terror. My brother was fighting to defend our land, but went missing some months ago.
So you're gonna beat these guys up with your brother's sword?
I will not use it until I can return it to him. I can defeat them using my shield alone!
Whoa, that's so cool!
My grandmother taught me over many years, using a basket as practice.
Wow, just like me! Kinda.
When his sword was returned to us, I hid my face behind this wrap to avoid detection, and left the village. I feel I was tracking a troop of Iron Kingdom soldiers when the sandstorm hit.
Right.
Weren't we heading straight for Marifa?
But...
More dead weight.
Dar! This is the first thing you want to say since Sumeru?
Come now. We've gotten into enough trouble already. You rush in to help anyone you see.
And you only speak up to add something negative. She wants to avenge her brother. I can relate to that, if you get my meaning.
Anyway, children, the only way to Marifa is through the temple.
There's strength in numbers.
I want to see under your mask. Is your face all weird? Do you have no lips? Let me see.
My lips are perfectly standard, I'll have you know.
I'll believe it when I see it. Let's just take a quick peek.
No!
Fine, fine. Well, come along anyway. Ajna's gonna absorb you no matter what anybody says. Welcome, No Lips.
I have lips. Please stop talking about them. Anyway, we must...
Oh,
Ooh, sandworms. Ajna, can I keep one? Just one little thing for old Rosmi?
Well, if we have to go through here... Deal, right?
Nice.
Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Let us fight as one.
Whoa, this place is huge!
but how do we get out?
I've doomed us.
Nah, we've been in doomier situations than this. We'll find a way.
I'll bury you. I'll bury you.
Combine!
Embarrass yourself! You embarrass yourself!
One step closer.
Nice! We've got the advantage!
I'll bury you. Pathetic. What I'll bury you. I'll bury you. It's over!
I'll destroy you!
The next cycle awaits me.
Commence attack.
Embarrass yourself. Will I descend this time? Power grows.
I'll bury you.
We've got the advantage!
I'll cut you down.
I spill upon the earth.
The protectors will love this!
Gross! That is the tail of a sandworm.
It's that animals in the Almuta Desert. There have been countless studies of their mutations. Maybe.
A quick jab should get it out of the way.
A shot from my bow, then.
No, Zebe. I'll do it.
As you like, but don't expect this to win me over.
Commence attack. Immense attack.
Try harder. Gonna take me for a ride?
Pointless. Pathetic. Not quite.
Really? You embarrass yourself.
Pathetic. Not quite. Pathetic.
Embarrass yourself.
Immense attack.
Embarrass yourself. Come now. Really?
Oh, dare you.
You embarrass yourself. You embarrass yourself. Power grows. Not so fast.
It's over. Not quite. Pathetic. Pointless.
Try harder. You embarrass yourself. Take this.
I'll bury you. It's over. Not quite. Pointless. Not quite.
Not so fast.
Immense attack. Pointless. Pathetic. Not quite.
Never stop learning.
I'll bury you. It's over!
Dodge this!
Pointless. Pathetic. Not quite. I'll cut you down.
Still a long way to go.
Pointless.
Try harder.
I'll bury you.
One step closer. Just how long? Judging by its diameter.
What just happened? It sounded different that time.
I think it's retreat.
That may be our ticket.
I'll bury you. It's over! I'll cut you down. I'll bury you. It's over! bury you. It's over. It's over. I'll cut you down.
And there's our way out!
Aw, we can't keep it.
Razmi, why do you like sandworms so much?
They remind me of my youth.
Kadira, what's wrong?
I just hope my brother is okay.
Oh, well, I kinda know how you feel.
Dar killed him.
Dar did? How could you?
It was... I was under orders.
A fine excuse.
Ravanavar raised me since I was a child. I didn't know.
Frankly, I don't know how you can all stand each other.
Break it up, children. I'll not have you fighting until we reach the port.
Kadira, don't worry. We'll figure this out together.
I stand ready.
Think we'll find something new?
Here it is, Port Marifa, the gateway to the world.
Huh. For a gateway, I thought it would be bigger.
We can get ships here, that's the main thing.
Right. About that. What does everyone want to do? I dragged you into all this, and none of you owe me a thing. It's okay, Zebe. I appreciate everyone's help, but we're through the sandstorm now. None of you have to stay. But I need to figure out what this Kala thing means. Find out about my own power. I don't even know all the stuff I need to figure out.
Ajna, you are the grossest, most disgusting person I've ever met in my life. Everything around you turns into a disaster.
I guess you're right.
So, obviously I'm coming with you. Bom is too. He has to come because he's mostly dead. Aren't you, you little idiot?
Oh, thanks, Razmi. Right? Am I thanking you after that?
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
You saved me in the desert. You said you'd help me find out what happened to my brother. I'm coming. But you leave me alone, Razmi.
No lips.
Ginseng?
Well, this is a lot more dangerous than I expected, but you can't become a world-famous botanist without some risk. So, I'm coming.
As am I. You still haven't fully recovered, and you need a guide as your power grows. And someone to buy you cute dresses and do your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Oh, absolutely nothing. Just for fun. Didn't your mother ever fix your hair?
I didn't really know my mother.
No. Well, an Almushan braid would look lovely for starters.
Well, thanks everyone. I really appreciate your help. Oh, but Zebe?
Right. I want no further part in destroying the world, thanks. I've done enough to help the charade. I'm with you only until we find a boat.
Well, where a protector goes, so too must I.
I understand. I'll make sure.
Fine by me.
Wait, may I speak?
Better make it good. This is the big who stays and who goes conversation.
And I'd prefer that you go.
I know. I know most of you don't like me. And you have good reason. I did kill Ajna's father. I thought I was doing it for the good of the world, but Ravanavar had blinded me. He raised me since I was a boy, and he spoke so lovingly of the new world he would create. I had no idea he meant to destroy it first. And I had no idea the acts we committed were done in the name of destruction.
How did you not know killing innocent people was wrong?
I was told they were blasphemers against the gods. But in truth, I have no excuse but youth. And yet you are younger than I and committed no such atrocities. Ravanavar told me the heretics we dispatched would be reincarnated in paradise and live a better life, but I had never stayed behind after a battle. I'd never had to see the consequences until now. Apologizing isn't enough. I took someone precious to you, and I can never bring him back. Please, Ajna, let me offer my services to you as penance. You don't have to like me.
I don't.
But let me be your sword. I have no purpose. I have nowhere to belong. Please, I don't want to become some mercenary for hire. I know I'm asking even more of you, but I want to try to do something good. Let me help you save this world from destruction.
Well...
Don't do it. He's the worst.
Yeah, he is. But maybe he deserves a chance.
For what it's worth, he is being sincere.
I'm gonna consider it. But listen, Dar. From now on, you're listening to me. And if we find someone who needs help, we're helping them. No discussion.
I am yours to command. I will not complain. And thank you.
This conversation got weird.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's get going. And thanks again, everybody.
Watch yourselves, outsiders.
Huh? We're not doing anything.
Yet.
Razmi, shush.
Make sure you tread lightly. This area is under the Iron Kingdom's control, and we won't hesitate to jail any dissidents.
Like you took my breath.
Shh, Kadir. Who? Us? Dissy, what? Nah, we're just casual.
I've got my eye on you.
That was close.
I'm sorry. I just...
I need a boat. I gotta go... somewhere. Somewhere else.
Wish I could help you.
What?
Iron Kingdom won't allow it. They got everything on lockdown.
What
That ain't the half of it. They've been taking over cities left and right, but Marifa is a port town. Free and independent, you understand. It's always been that way. Now, the Iron Kingdom has set up a blockade around the whole place.
What are you gonna do?
Wait it out, I guess. The Iron Kingdom sent over...
But we don't have...
And if that's the case, you managed to get here through the Almuta Desert, so you must be made of pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, my stuff is tough.
Then maybe what you want to do is head to the Tower of... There's an old battle axe of an oracle living there.
Tower of... That helps a lot.
Of course. Now, I wasn't always a dockhand, you know. I used to be a beekeeper.
Oh, that explains it.
Right?
Yeah. So, does anyone know anything about Wisdom's Tower?
It's the Tower of Wisdom.
No?
Well, it's very famous within the scientific community. Very reclusive, so they say. I never...
Ravanavar intended to destroy it once its usefulness was at an end. He said that time was almost at hand, so I suspect this may all be related to Kala. We'd best be careful.
Blow it up first. Ask questions later.
I'm just gonna try knocking. Hello? Hello? Wisdom? Huh, I guess Wisdom's not here.
What is all this noise? People are trying to work in here.
Oh, Wisdom! We were hoping to get an audience with you, your wiseness?
My name is no Wisdom. What are you? A buffoon?
She is.
I'm not. I'm Ajna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village. I'm looking for the oracle that lives here so we can find a way out of the port.
You see, this is the trouble with living in the Tower of Wisdom. People come to you for all kind of petty things. Like I told the last 107 people who knocked on my... But nothing.
No! Listen! We beat up Ravanavar, and then I turned blue, and then there was a big explosion, and there's someone called Kala who...
Kala, you say? And wait, did you say Indra?
You know about Kala? And my dad?
I do. You have piqued my interest, child. You may... So, what do you know of Kala?
Kushi says she's a destroyer and builder of worlds.
That's close. She's the goddess responsible for these world cycles of birth and rebirth. When she becomes dissatisfied with the world, she simply makes it anew.
Which means...
we all die. Yes.
And how do you know all this?
I have been researching Kala for most of my life. My name is Anu. I was part of the original group of 4 that sealed Kala 16 years ago. I was joined by Yuri Namas, Badra, and Inder. So yes, I know your father.
You knew my mother too?
Such as it is. I suppose you would be the child Inder picked up, coming down the mountain.
Picked up? But what do you mean?
Oh my, weren't you told? Ah, Inder, you're dulled. Well, cat's out of the bag now.
Please, go on.
Stubborn as always, that Inder. Well, we find you on Sumeru, which means Inder is not your father by birth.
Like, I was adopted? But...
Oh, you're getting emotional, which is not something I am into. I shouldn't even be the one having this conversation with you. What is Inder, anyway?
Dad, he was killed.
Yeah, by this guy.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Can you tell me a bit more about my parents, please?
I suppose. Inder was a strong man, born in the last cycle. Badra was even stronger.
Oh, Mom was strong.
Quite. And her strength was needed. We knew Kala was dissatisfied with our world and wished to remake it. Rumors coming down from Sumeru told us as much, and in my research I found a way to defeat her. The 4 of us set out to challenge Kala. Inder sealed her with the Brahmastra, a weapon he brought from his cycle. Badra protected Inder while he fired the shot. But the Brahmastra broke and was destroyed by Kala.
I see.
But that's enough reminiscing. Back to what is important. This explosion, you call it. The shockwave was felt around the unknown world. That was Kala waking up. And if someone... That's why I've hoped...
That was just her waking up?
Yes. The power of a goddess is greater than you can imagine. I'm not sure how we can seal her again.
Everyone will die?
You mean to tell me...
Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But more of it is coming back.
I'm waiting.
Ravanavar was telling me that I was the key to Kala, that I was a piece of her. I got so angry I couldn't see straight. I felt a surge of power, and I still don't remember the rest. My friends say we got blasted off the mountain.
Well, this changes everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a piece of Kala. Let's just find out.
Ah! My baby!
On your guard, witch!
We're gonna see Ajna's guts.
Now, calm yourself. You are an excitable bunch. Ajna, call the power you use upon Sumeru. If you can, you'll break free.
Gah! What the heck?
Well, that's definitely the power of Kala. Inder is dead, and you must take his place. You were once part of Kala, so you are the one to do it.
I'm part of Kala? But I'm me.
Sorry to be the one to tell you, but you were once one being. There is nobody else who can stop her.
But I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. I can make you any older.
How could anyone hope to even approach a being of such power? Her mere awakening blew us off of Sumeru. If Ajna is a piece of Kala, she's not a very big one.
Yes, well, it's hopeless now, as you are.
But...
If you let me finish, it's hopeless now. But you grow. You have to. In fact, you've already begun the process.
But how?
These people you've gathered around you, something drew you all together. What could that have been?
Friendship?
Iri. Iri is the latent power of life within all things. You, Ajna, possess an incredible amount of it, being a part of Kala. The rest of you are quite powerful yourselves. Each one of you is remarkable in your own right.
So that's why Ravanavar was searching for us. I see.
Your powers augment Ajna's. Hers augments yours. I can tell you all what to do. But if you don't want...
Burn to ash, you say?
Don't you even think about it, Rosmi.
I just have a natural...
The more companion...
But we couldn't reach Sumeru now, even if we wanted to. We need a boat before we can even begin the process.
All right! That's what we came here for.
True, Sumeru is normally inaccessible from the mainland. But there is another way. Observe the floor beneath you. Your path to Sumeru lies here.
I've seen something just like this in Lan.
From Lan, are you? Then you would have seen it, yes.
It's one of the sacred relics the Protector's guard.
You'll find similar gates in Kanu, Taikrung, and what is now the Iron Kingdom. These gates were built at the meeting points of the world's ley lines. Ley lines carry prana, the world's energy, connecting all points to each other and the world to itself. Do you understand?
Kind of?
These gates, even if dormant, concentrate and emanate power. Undoubtedly, the civilizations that sprung up around them will be using them in some way, which will be your clue to find them. Ajna, if you attune to the gates, you should be able to align yourself with the world's prana and access the lane lines.
So I just have to find these gates?
And attune to them, yes. If you manage to synchronize your Iri with all three gates, you can return here. Once you do, these gates should take you directly to Lan, and from there, Sumeru. All of the gates must be activated before this one will fully open. But try attuning your Iri to it first. Excellent! There are 3 realms you must visit. The Iron Kingdom, a dark nation of industry and conquest, whose government had nothing to expand. The city of Taikrung, lately falling to vice, I have heard. And Kanu, the lair of the Serpent Queen. It wasn't a hermit nation when I grew up there. But well, things change. Attuned to the chakra gates in...
So, how do...
You may not know this being from Ashwat, but there are 6 major regions on our island continent. Sumeru is at the center, connecting the other 5. Inside the continent is the ocean of milk. When you can't go through, you go around. Right. I'll spell it out for you. The Iron Kingdom may have set up a blockade, but there are always some uppity characters who don't care to be stepped on. Maybe you'll find such a person somewhere in Marifa. Good day and away with you.
Thanks, Ang... I said we were gonna...
Local pubs tend to be breeding grounds for ne'er-do-wells.
Thanks, Zed.
Just want to leave as...